What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Comic Book Nerd, where we talk again all things movie, major movie television news. I am your host on the channel, Grant Sullivan. Sorry, I've been a little bit sick for the past week or so, and then of course on Monday, if you guys did not see in the community post that I said, my computer did start to crash. I don't know what happened, but it's fortunately working very well. It's running very smoothly here now, so thankfully we have that up and running. But regardless, a lot of Marvel news has dropped since I've been away. We're talking Fantastic Four, Deadpool 3. We even have some Jonathan Majors news to go over. That's what we're talking about in today's video, is the Jonathan Majors court case and what happened earlier today as his ex-girlfriend, Jace Jabari, did testify in court. We're going to talk about that article from Deadline that released earlier this morning and break it down, obviously give my thoughts on it, talk about how Jonathan Majors could win this court case, obviously, and stuff like that. But first, if you guys aren't in the channel, be sure to drop a like and subscribe so you guys don't miss out on any of the latest videos. We're going to go back to two-a-day. We're going to do some two-a-day videos coming here shortly. I think Thursday we'll take a break because I've got stuff I got to do on Thursday. But Friday, we'll be back reporting on a bunch of this stuff. We got to talk about that Deadpool 3 scene. So we may have another video coming later today on that. And then, of course, the Fantastic Four casting update. We got to talk about who's in the running for the Fantastic Four now. So, regardless, let's go ahead and hop into this article, which was released via Deadline. Under the headline, Jonathan Majors' domestic violence accuser tells court how actor, quote-unquote, scared her early in their relationship. Grace Jabari on Tuesday told a Manhattan courtroom at Jonathan Majors' domestic violence trial how she was frightened of the Loki actor even before the incident that saw him arrested in March. With the Bible-clutching Major sitting just a few feet away, the self-described professional dancer took the stand just after 10 a.m. Eastern Time on the second day of testimony in the case to detail how the two met in the UK in 2021 during the filming of Marvel's Disney's Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, obviously that releasing the next year. Here's the official quote from Jabari, I believe, is what this is talking about. She says, and I quote, "We spent every day together, maybe minus a few, within the next few months." British National Jabari said under questioning from the Assistant District Attorney, Keeley Galloway, I'm going to mess that up, and I quote, "He told me he loved me very early on," end quote. So, there's that quote, but let's move on, talk about it, because this article goes into a little bit more detail about what has happened. So let's go ahead and continue on breaking down this article, reiterating a lot of what ADA Michael Perez declared when he cited Major's cruel and manipulative pattern of abuse in his opening statement Monday. Jabari informed Judge Michael Gaffey's courtroom this morning how predominant and aggressive her then-boyfriend became after the initial flush of their romance dimmed. Facing a Big Apple jury of these three men and three women, Majors is looking at a year behind bars if found guilty on misdemeanor charges stemming from a late-night incident in and around the actor Chelsea's apartment on March 25th. Jabari, who turned herself in to police in October based on a June cross complaint from Majors, is not being prosecuted by DA Alvin Bragg's office, who said on October 26th that matter is now closed and sealed, end quote. In her testimony today, Jabari outlined how Majors, quote-unquote, scared her with vitriolical remarks about an ex-boyfriend, as well as berating her about going to the 2022 Glastonbury Festival with friends. Preparing her for his role as traumatized bodybuilder in the acclaimed film Magazine Dreams, the actor was, quote-unquote, quite stressed, she noticed. And here's the official quote. He's a big guy, so you just want to step back, end quote, she testified. The occasionally visibly upset Jabari also detailed a September 2022 occasion in the UK in which Majors allegedly exploded after a visit from a friend of the dancer. Majors asked Jabari not to tell anyone what happened, and then the two reconciled, but another rage-filled incident soon occurred after. And here's the quote. "The woman supports me the one I support needs to be a great woman and make sacrifices. The jury heard Majors yelling on a recording that Jabari played in court. So, that's all happening on a recording in court, by the way. The actor also called himself a great man, and I'm doing great things. Jabari added that they were also proclamations by the actor that he was contemplating suicide, end quote. So, there you go. Jabari's continue to testify for the rest of the day and, of course, return on Wednesday. That's what the article has officially said. But my initial reaction to this is just, why do we need to know this? Well, number one, we need to know, obviously, allegedly, all of the stuff that has been happening leading up to March 26th, I believe it was, that court date as well. Obviously, Grace Jabari testifying in court today. This is what she said. She said that he told me he loved me very on. So it seems like he was a very, very supportive boyfriend from what I am reading through the lines and stuff like that. However, don't be so sure. Again, Jonathan Majors, an actor, obviously he's very rich and famous. He could basically do whatever he wants. However, Majors was holding a Bible during this testimony today. So I'm wondering if Jonathan Majors is going to come out and say all of that is false, obviously. And then, of course, they're going to go from there. I don't know anything about this. I just wanted to get this article out, read to you guys, talk about it, because, again, this is important stuff. Jonathan Majors is going to win this court case. If I'm asking me, we won't have this court case going on for very long. They're just recapping a lot of things that have happened. Obviously, we know a lot of this stuff that has happened behind the scenes with Jabari and with Jonathan Majors. So, this trial is not going to go on for very long. I'm expecting Jonathan Majors to win this case and move on, and everything can go back to normal, and we can all start filming, getting ready for Avengers Secret Wars. Let me know your thoughts on this article in the comments down below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, turn that bell on. We do our best to post this channel every single day. We're going to talk about Deadpool 3 coming up here shortly, so stay tuned for that. That video is going to be out shortly. Stick around. We'll be posted again real soon. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.